Welcome. Today we embark on a journey to some of the world's most breathtaking places, living wonders shaped over millennia. But these marvels are under threat. Their future hangs by a thread, and this may be our last chance to witness and protect them. Beneath the shimmering turquoise waters off Australia's northeastern coast lies one of the planet's most breathtaking wonders, the Great Barrier Reef. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers, this living structure is so vast it can be seen from space. It's a sprawling metropolis of coral, a vibrant underwater city teeming with life, where every nook and cranny is alive with color and movement. Here, thousands of species, fish, mollusks, turtles, and more, find shelter, food, and a place to thrive. The reef is not just a marvel of nature, it's a vital ecosystem, supporting an extraordinary diversity of marine life and playing a crucial role in the health of our oceans. Sunlight pierces the surface, sending golden beams that dance through coral gardens and illuminate a world of dazzling color. Parrotfish nibble at the coral, damselfish dart between branches, and sea turtles glide gracefully through the water, all moving in a vibrant underwater ballet. The reef is alive with sound and motion, crackling, clicking, and the gentle swish of fins. Every day, this ecosystem performs a symphony of life, a delicate balance that has evolved over millions of years. The interplay of light, color, and movement creates a spectacle that is both mesmerizing and fragile, a reminder of the intricate connections that sustain life beneath the waves. But this symphony is fading. The warming of our oceans, driven by climate change, is causing widespread coral bleaching. When water temperatures rise, corals expel the tiny algae that give them their brilliant colors and much of their energy. What's left behind is a ghostly white skeleton, stripped of its vibrancy and vitality. Bleaching events are becoming more frequent and severe, leaving less time for reefs to recover. The once thriving metropolis becomes a shadow of itself, its residents displaced or gone, its future uncertain. The loss of color is more than an aesthetic tragedy. It signals a breakdown in the delicate balance that sustains the reef and all who depend on it. Bleached reefs are starving, vulnerable to disease, and often unable to recover. As bleaching events become more frequent, the window for healing grows ever smaller. Without their symbiotic algae, corals struggle to survive, and the entire ecosystem suffers. Fish populations dwindle, biodiversity declines, and the reef's ability to protect coastlines from storms is weakened. Scientists work tirelessly to monitor and understand these changes, but the scale of the challenge is immense. Each new bleaching event is a stark reminder of how quickly this natural wonder can be lost, and how difficult it is to restore what has been damaged. The loss of the Great Barrier Reef would be a tragedy not just for Australia, but for the entire world. It is a living testament to the beauty and complexity of our planet, a source of inspiration, wonder, and scientific discovery. The reef supports local communities, sustains tourism, and provides livelihoods for thousands. Its disappearance would be a warning we cannot ignore, a sign that the health of our oceans and the future of countless species hangs in the balance. The fate of the reef is a reflection of our choices and a call to action for us all. To see the Great Barrier Reef now is to witness both its breathtaking beauty and its profound fragility. It is a living masterpiece, but also a patient in need of urgent care. Each visit, each dive is a reminder of what we stand to lose and what we must fight to protect. Reducing our carbon footprint, supporting conservation efforts, and demanding action on climate change are not just choices, but responsibilities. The reef's survival depends on us, and the time to act is now. Let us answer the call and ensure that this fading symphony of color continues to inspire generations to come. Next, we journey to Venice, a city unlike any other, where winding canals replace roads and gondolas glide silently beneath elegant bridges. Venice is a living museum, its palaces and piazzas echoing with the footsteps of history. For centuries, this city has enchanted visitors with its romantic charm, intricate architecture, and vibrant culture. But beneath the surface of its beauty, Venice faces a crisis that threatens its very existence. Venice's legendary beauty is matched only by its fragility. Built on a series of islands in a shallow lagoon, the city is slowly sinking as the soft ground beneath it compacts. At the same time, rising sea levels, driven by climate change, are pushing the Adriatic ever higher. The result is a city under siege, where the water creeps a little further each year, threatening homes, businesses, and centuries-old treasures. Nowhere is this struggle more visible than in St. Mark's Square, the heart of Venice. Once a gathering place for celebrations and daily life, it is now regularly inundated by acqua alta, seasonal high tides that flood the square and seep into the foundations of its iconic basilica. Each flood brings salt water that corrodes ancient stones, damages priceless mosaics, and leaves behind a trail of destruction that is both physical and cultural. In response, engineers have constructed the Mose flood barriers, massive gates that rise from the sea to shield the city from the worst tides. These structures are a marvel of modern engineering, offering hope and temporary relief. Yet they are not a permanent solution. The root cause, our warming planet and the relentless rise of the seas, remains unaddressed, casting a shadow over Venice's future. To walk the streets of Venice today is to experience a mix of awe and sorrow. The city's beauty is undiminished, but its vulnerability is ever present. Locals and visitors alike wade through flooded alleys, marveling at the resilience of this floating city while fearing for its fate. Venice's survival is a race against time, a poignant reminder of what we stand to lose if we fail to protect our world's most precious places. We descend to the Dead Sea, a place of surreal beauty and ancient history. Its waters, 10 times saltier than the ocean, are vanishing at over a meter per year. Water diversion and mineral extraction have left the Dead Sea shrinking, shorelines receding, and sinkholes swallowing the land. This is a stark lesson in resource management, a call for regional cooperation to save a shared treasure. Deep in the heart of South America lies the Amazon, the world's largest and most biodiverse rainforest. Spanning over 5.5 million square kilometers, the Amazon stretches across 9 countries, forming a vast green expanse that is often called the lungs of our planet. This immense forest is not only breathtaking in its scale, but also in its importance to life on Earth. The Amazon acts as a vital climate regulator, absorbing billions of tons of carbon dioxide each year and releasing life-giving oxygen. It is home to an astonishing array of life, millions of species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. From the vibrant macaws soaring above the canopy, to elusive jaguars prowling the undergrowth, and the mysterious river dolphins gliding through its waters, the Amazon teems with life at every level. But the Amazon is more than just a haven for wildlife. It is also home to hundreds of indigenous communities whose cultures and traditions have been shaped by the forest for thousands of years. These communities possess deep knowledge of the land, living in harmony with the rhythms of the rainforest and relying on its resources for their survival and identity. Yet this intricate web of life and culture faces unprecedented threats. Deforestation for cattle ranching, soy plantations, and mining operations destroys vast areas of forest every minute. Fires, often set intentionally to clear land, rage out of control, fragmenting habitats and pushing countless species to the brink of extinction. The scars left behind are visible from space, a stark reminder of the scale of destruction. The consequences of losing the Amazon extend far beyond its borders. As the forest disappears, so does its ability to regulate the global climate, threatening weather patterns and increasing the risk of catastrophic climate change. Preserving the Amazon is not just a regional concern, it is a global imperative. Its fate is intertwined with our own, and the choices we make today will shape the future of our planet for generations to come. In Montana's Glacier National Park, towering peaks and turquoise lakes tell a story of ice and time. Once home to 150 glaciers, fewer than 25 remain, shrinking rapidly due to climate change. The loss of glaciers means less meltwater, threatening fish, plants, and communities downstream. Glacier National Park is a living laboratory showing the cascading effects of a warming world. The Maldives, over 1,000 coral islands, are the epitome of tropical paradise. But with an average elevation of just 1.5 meters, rising seas threaten to erase them. Erosion, flooding, and saltwater intrusion endanger homes and freshwater supplies. The Maldives are fighting for survival, exploring seawalls and floating cities. Visiting is a reminder, those who contribute least to climate change often pay the highest price. Madagascar, isolated for 88 million years, is a living museum of evolution. Lemurs, chameleons, and baobabs thrive here. 90% of its wildlife is found nowhere else. but slash-and-burn agriculture and illegal logging are decimating its forests. Over 90% of original forest cover is gone. Protecting Madagascar means balancing conservation with local needs. The Congo Basin, Earth's second-largest rainforest, stretches across 6 African countries. It's a sanctuary for gorillas, elephants, and millions of people who depend on its resources. Logging, mining, and agriculture are accelerating deforestation. The loss of the Congo Basin would devastate wildlife, people, and the planet's climate. Global action is needed to protect this irreplaceable wilderness. The Galápagos Islands, born of volcanic fire, are a living laboratory of evolution. Here, fearless wildlife like marine iguanas, blue-footed boobies, and giant tortoises thrive. Darwin's observations here shaped our understanding of natural selection. But tourism, invasive species, and climate change threaten this unique ecosystem. Visiting the Galápagos is a privilege and a responsibility to support conservation. The Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, straddles India and Bangladesh. Its tangled roots shelter tigers, deer, and countless species, while protecting millions from cyclones. Rising seas and storms erode the forest, increasing salinity and pushing this ecosystem to the brink. The Sundarbans' survival is vital for both wildlife and people. Our journey ends, but the stories of these places continue. Their fate is tied to our choices as a global community. If you've been moved, subscribe and help amplify these urgent stories. Let's travel responsibly, advocate for preservation, and cherish our only home for ourselves and future generations.